Welcome back to the Curious Corvid. We're here for another video today. Today we're going to focus on, I think it's single card draw from the Green Witch Oracle. So I'll just show you that here. This deck focuses on discovering the secrets of botanical magic. So whether you're a green witch or you're trying to implement more herbs and elements of nature into your witchcraft, this is a great deck to focus on those botanical aspects, those plants and their correlations with the magical arts. So I got the cards here. You'll notice that on the front of the cards, it displays the four alchemical symbols. For those of you who don't know, these are the symbols for the element of air, the element of fire, the element of water, and the element of earth. You'll find them in a lot of like tarot cards, a lot of oracle cards, a lot of metaphysical shops. You can get jewelry with them on it. So if you're just delving into your witchcraft journey, there's a quick, I guess, a quick note on what those symbols actually mean. And if you find them, now you have kind of a thing to go back on. So this deck, like I said, it's a pretty simple deck. Unlike tarot decks, these cards don't focus on reverse or anything. So whatever the meaning of the card is the meaning of the card. There's a number of draws, again, you can do with this, a number of spreads. We're just going to do a one-card draw, just kind of focus on what the universe wants for us in the present moment. You can, if you like, you can definitely go into a bit of a meditative state at this point, just to kind of be more receptive to what the universe is wanting for you to hear. It could be something as simple as just taking a few deep breaths, deep breath in, kind of slowing your pace, deep breath out, and do that a few times, and then kind of return to your normal breathing. It just helps to kind of quiet the mind and make us more receptive to what the universe wants to tell us. So there's no real indication for myself in regards to what particular card. Well, this one seems a little bit darker, so I'm just going to go with that one. There are no mistakes. There are no coincidences. So this card, if you're tuning in today, I hope that you can find some meaning out of what this is. I'm just going to turn this over. Like I said, this card is really simple. These cards, they have different alchemical symbols, different astrological symbols, but they're focused mainly on a particular herb or vegetable or plant. This one, as you can see, is focused on carrot. It has the earth symbol here. The earth element is usually, at least in tarot cards, linked to, and it symbolizes stability, material wealth, and the physical world. So we'll see what the little guidebook has to say about that. But the focus on this one, if you can look at the card there, the focus on this one is clarity. So just get out the little guidebook here. You'll notice this is card number 1 in the deck. So it's kind of cool that the first card I pulled out is card number 1. Take that for what it is. So the first card here is a carrot, and each card, when you look in the little guidebook, it actually comes with a number of different things. There's a quote from somebody in regards to either gardening or botany in some way, shape, or form. You get an oracle meaning. You get some cultivation information. So this is kind of neat because if you're wanting to grow a garden, this gives you a little snapshot of what you need to know in regards to growing the particular aspect that we're looking at. You get the idea of the magical correspondences for its uses, which deities it connects to, which celestial body it's connected to, and also the astrological sign. And at the end, you get a little bit of a clarity spell. So if you ever get into spell work or ritual magic, this is a great book just to kind of get you great set to get you started into green witchcraft. So for this card, we got a quote from Horace Walpole. The quote says, "When people will not weed their own minds, they are apt to be overrun by nettles. I like that quote. It's really important, not just in witchcraft, but in just daily life, to be able to go through your thoughts and take a moment to kind of take stock in what your thoughts are and what you're allowing into your life. Because it says, like he says here, if you don't take stock of your thoughts, if you don't focus on what you're thinking about, it's called metacognition. It's the idea of thinking about thoughts. It's kind of an interesting concept, but if you don't do that, your mind can kind of run away and do its own thing. And more often than not, it's going to be a negative aspect of things. The mind has a tendency to focus on the negative. So it's really important to think about your thoughts and try and shift those towards a more positive tone if you want to have a more positive outcome in life, because we attract what we are. And if we want to attract good things, we have to be thinking about good things. It's that positive vibration. So the oracle meaning here is new ideas, breakthroughs, and increases in finances and resources are all indicated, and you should trust your own judgment. There's a strong chance of triumph over the difficult challenge and an opportunity for sudden growth in what you are currently undertaking. Relationships will be focused on the physical, with lust, sex, and passion high on the agenda. Be careful of overthinking. Self-sabotage and roadblocks are placed by others. So there's a kind of an idea of what this oracle means for you. So if you are facing a difficult challenge, or if you are looking for an opportunity for growth, just take heart, because the universe is on your side in regards to this. You just have to be careful not to overthink things. So trust your judgment, because basically whatever you are endeavoring in, whatever you're planning on moving towards, the universe wants to give you, so long as it's a good thing and so long as it's in your best interest. So the idea of the cultivation here, sometimes I just skip through this because I'm not much of a gardener myself, but I'll read it anyways. So for preferably grow from seed, this is in regards to the carrots, grow from seed in final position, as transplanting seedlings is not recommended. Carrots like a cool environment but do not tolerate frost and will not grow well in tropical areas. Plant in the late summer and cooler areas, and early summer in more temperate places. Ensure that the soil is rich, friable, deep, and free draining. Carrots may be harvested at any size you require. Many of the smaller and more rounded varieties can be grown in containers. So there's some information. If you're interested in growing carrots this year, and it's getting a little warmer, we're not quite out of the muck and mire of winter yet, but we're getting there. And so if you're interested in growing carrots, there's a little bit of information for you. The magical correspondence is in regards to this card. And in regards to this, it's in regards to the carrots themselves. Their uses can be used in fertility, passion, vision, independence, and grounding. The deities are Vajra and Mercury, and the celestial body that it's connected to is Mars. And the astrological sign is Virgo. So there's a little bit of more information in regards to what carrots are connected to. Unless you're getting into green witchcraft, it may seem like an odd idea that carrots can be connected to so many things, but it's an interesting body of work to study. I do a few things myself when it comes to a number of different plants, making teas, using them for divination projects, just things like that. But you can use them for many, many different things. And so there's just an idea of what they connect to. And if you're interested, you're very interesting. I mean, if you weren't interesting, why would you be tuning into this and trying to learn more about magic? It's a really interesting subject. But no, if you're interested, here's a clarity spell that you can use in regards to carrots. So it says, this oil, in regards to carrot oil, will help clear your mind to get to the truth of matters. It will also open up your vision during divination and dream work when experiencing creative blocks. Mix together equal amounts of carrot seed oil and full moon water. Place a dab on your third eye before meditating or working on an issue for which you are seeking deeper understanding. So in regards to what those are, you can get carrot seed oil off of Amazon. You can get it off of Etsy. There's a number of places that you can get it. If you really want to get into the idea of green witchcraft, you can look into the idea of distilling it yourself, making it yourself. I'm not going to get into that on here because I haven't actually delved into the idea of making my own oils yet. It's definitely on my bucket list. But and in regards to moon water is a really simple ritual. All it takes is a jar with a lid, and a full moon with a clear night sky. So basically, what you would do, and I've done this myself. I'll actually show you in regards to moon water. I use this in some rituals. I use this in a few different aspects of my magic. But as you can see, it's just a bottle of water. I use distilled water. I put a cork in it, and I added some amethyst, which is connected to the moon as well. Little nuggets of amethyst. The idea is that you would take the bottle of water. You would put some amethyst in it, put the cork on it, and on a clear night with a full moon, you put it out in full view of the moon, and the moon will infuse the water with its energies, with its properties, and it's useful in a number of different aspects of magic, especially with divination, especially with looking, like it said here, looking for clarity. Yeah, so if you're interested, that's kind of a quick look at what moon water is and what it does. Probably do some more videos on that later on. But there you go. That's the Green Witch Oracle deck, and that's your reading for today. Again, if you have any questions, definitely contact me at any point. Leave some comments in the on the video, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Thanks so much for joining us. Take care.